Welcome back everyone to Host Plays. Welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. This series has been going great. The last episode was epic. I was very much enjoying doing that. So in the last episode, we had a great siege battle. We defeated a big Valandian army. We took back Mekalovia Castle, which is right here. And now we own this fief, so this is a big achievement. We now get some income from owning our own or our very first fief, which is a very good step forward. And we also defeated the supporting army that was roaming around Epicrotia, supporting the army that was sieging Epicrotia as well. We had some help from our allies, but that's okay. We did really well. For this episode, we're going to continue onwards with our conquest to rule of all of Calradia. We have one castle out of the many fiefs in the map. We have our own army, 492 men strong, and the goal today is to push the Vlandians back from the Empire territory and take all the fiefs that they have, which is outside of Valandia. So, first order of business is going to support Guyfer's army over here, and maybe siege a couple of castles and Varcheg as well, if I think the Sturgeons are sieging this right now, from the looks of it, because it's close to them. So if they don't get defeated here, we're going to siege it ourselves, because at that point it's going to be weakened. Oh, unlucky. So they took it. Okay, let's go to this castle, Ranirog Castle, and it has 199 defenders. We're pretty much gonna take that. Let's first look at our character. We get a level, we have one focus point, we have athletics, and for athletics we're going to do +1 endurance attribute and 1+1 daily loyalty in the governed settlement. That's really good. -20 overburden speed penalty. That's also good. +20 health growth in village bounds through the governed settlement. This is fantastic. Like, it's a hard choice between the health growth and the daily loyalty, but I think I'll go with the daily loyalty just because we're aiming at ruling all of Calradia. Although this, in the long term, will help us get better taxes from villages, but I'll go for the loyalty anyway. And also, it gives us 1 in endurance, which is great. And for the focus point, we're going to put it in tactics. And let's start this siege. Besiege the castle. You can see as soon as you besiege the castle, the owner of the castle is going to be mad at you, and you know, the relationship will become worse. You will lose relationship with them. Oof, that was pretty close. If we were caught here, this is a very dangerous army. I think they are afraid of us. Okay, you know what? Let's actually go and defeat this army. Yes, we're gonna help the Sturgeons in this. It's gonna be an easy battle. This is fantastic. This is yet another army of the Vlandians. And since we defeated 2 of their main armies earlier in the last episode, I think the troop levels in these will not be as good as before. Although with some exceptions, of course. Look at all the Sturgeons over here. A sword sister. Okay, well,
Sergeants,
I'm going to tell everybody to actually follow me. So they have 76 and 76. That's not a lot. Well, it is a lot, but we have 200 troops more on the battlefield, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue defeating them. Everybody! Okay, let's tell the cavalry to do their own thing.
Under my command.
And the rest will keep following us. Yeah, of course they're gonna do a defensive formation. They have 74 archers though, that's gonna hurt the infantry a lot. It's good that the Sturgeons are in the front, and that's why we delayed our move there. And we're gonna tell
Soldiers, follow me.
the archers to stand in loose formation and spread them all the way here. And then for the infantry, We're gonna
After me!
tell them to have a line formation
Formation!
and then
Onward!
engage on the enemy. And as soon as they get close, we're going to tell them to do a shield formation.
Form a shield wall!
Okay, infantry
Move!
move to this. The archers directly. Oh, they're running, they're running. They took a hill, which is very hard for cavalry, but it's not a big deal for infantry and the likes. But you can see we're dealing a lot more damage than they are doing to us. Not gonna do much in this battle. Oh, it's merely a flesh wound! That was a headshot and it still didn't die, like, why? Oh. Might need to hit them. You know, for them to die. Oh, this guy is scary. He has a two-handed weapon. That's the glaive. The glaive is very strong. Has a lot of reach. It's very dangerous. Hey. Hello. And you can see I'm very agile at this point because we put so much in athletics and movement speed and combat movement speed. Oh, I knew it. You see, that's the glaive. Minus 91. Cool. So the enemy army still has a lot. Let's speed this up. Sweet. Yeah, easy battle. We lost 0 men. We only had 4 wounded. Some of our friendly units, though, they got some casualties, but that's okay. Vlandian, you are my prisoner now. 2, 3. Nice, we get 3 prisoners. That's good. And a few upgrades here, not that many. Okay, well, that's good loot. Let's see if we can do any upgrades on our troops or friendly units. What's this banner? Increased charge damage. What do you have? Yeah, let's do the charge damage. Let's try it out. I don't know if that's going to be an upgrade or a downgrade. Okay, so let's get back into the siege. This castle Sturgeon, yes, this castle is Sturgeon. The Sturgeons would have wanted to take this, but we don't mind. Okay, so let's continue with the siege. And one thing you can do while doing sieges, you can see here, like, they have 7 days of food left. We have 37 days of food left. So the garrison dies out if the food runs out, and you will only have to fight the militia. So that's a viable tactic that you can do if you feel like the garrison is too big for you, and you want to defeat a castle, and you need to kill troops. Just make sure you have a lot of food as you are sieging, and that way they will run out of food and you won't. Oh, look at that castle, looks nice. Yeah, and then mangonels. Push! No, they didn't hit. That's good. And the counter artillery is firing from the other side. Move, man, move! I'm hoping I don't get this castle. just because it's, you know, far away from home, kind of. Ooh. Oof. Yeah. Mangonel is gonna be dangerous here. Gonna lose some troops. But we are 800 men, so that's okay. Only lost 3 so far in our party. I like the castle design here, like there's a choke point right in the middle, so if you're pushing through, they will surround you on the walls, and then archers will do a very, very good job. Oh my goodness. Stop moving, man! I need to kill you! There you go. Aww. Yeah, I'm pretty low now. Where's the ram? The ram is too slow. Hello. I didn't know you were there. Bye. Let's try to kill this guy on the mangonel. We hit the shield. And another one. I think they can shoot through the cracks. They definitely can shoot through these cracks, but you can't really see them, so I'm not gonna bother trying to aim for those. Gonna try to kill that guy over there. Okay, so the ram is there now. Come on, men, break that gate. We need to get in as fast as possible. Left. Okay, there you are. Hello. Peek your head again. I will help you lose it. Oh, and I'm downed. Okay, well. I killed 15 people, that's good. Wow, we're losing so many men. But as soon as we enter the castle, it's gonna be a different story. Look at this, it's very nice. Very, very nice. Oh. Yeah, you have a big wall over there, but nothing that prevents you from falling all the way down over here. Yeah, let's speed this up. It's gonna be an easy battle. We didn't lose many troops, we only lost 4. 2... No, 1 of our legionaries and 1 Paladin Guard, which is the best archer we have. So that's good. And 9 wounded, but they will recover. Thank you. Yes. Prisoners, upgrades. Thank you. And yeah, we'll just take this loot. I don't think it's any good. Okay, so we're gonna vote again. That's 1 castle down. That's great. I would have wanted to get Varchek as well, but the Sturgeons got it back in time. We have more influence. We have 42 HP hit points. That's because although we got knocked out, that's because we have the preventative medicine perk. And let's keep moving. So again, let's see. Gladius. Well, we'll take it, but I would have wanted not to. So one of the issues you're gonna face when you control fiefs that are not of the same culture as you. So let's go back and look at this castle for a second. Although we have some perks that increase loyalty, but which is why you take the loyalty ones. If we go to manage castle here and we look at loyalty, you can see owner culture is giving us -3, so that's going to decrease loyalty by quite a lot over time, and then the stability will go down and the security will go down and people will revolt or stop paying taxes. And it will basically become a dull place, so you don't want it. What you would want to do is hire somebody um, to govern the settlement of the same culture as the settlement itself. And the way you know is if you hover over it, you will see the culture under owner. So the culture here is Sturgia, and we are from the Empire, so that doesn't work. Okay, let's. You wanna trade me for some troops, guys? Do you have any? The sergeant crossbowmen are good. Not really. They don't have much. Let's just keep them. And they have 110 defenders here, so it's not that great. Okay, so I'm wondering whether we should go this way or that way. I think we will go this way because then natural, progression is going to be like taking over the Western Empire and just moving on into Vlandians. But it happened the Vlandians first. Leadership, we get one more. Plus 50% renown gain from battles, plus 200 experience to troops on recruitment. So that will most definitely level up the troop as soon as you recruit them. And this one is tier 3 troops in your party no longer retreat due to low morale, and plus 30% faster non-banded prisoner recruitment. I don't care about prisoner recruitment, this is really good. We get a shit ton of renown like this, so we're gonna go with that. It's the most obvious choice. Okay, so as we are moving there, we can see the cohesion is going down. It's based on a lot of things. I'm not quite sure how it's calculated. So right now it's -7. What we want to do is keep the cohesion high. It's going to cost you 10 per 10. 12 influence for the time being. So I'm just going to raise the cohesion to 100 again, which we will lose all the influence we have, but that's okay. And let's actually ransom the prisoners that we have, except for the lords. So go to tavern, give everyone out, and should have put the lords in the dungeons, to be honest, but that's also okay. We're getting influence. Feudal inheritance is a policy in the kingdom, I believe. Let's check. Yeah, so feudal inheritance, it gives you 0.1 influence for each fief they own. That includes castles, villages, and settlements. So the Sturgeons are sieging this. We're not gonna get involved. The weaker all other kingdoms are, the better for us in the long run. So we're just gonna let them lose as many of their army people as possible. But we're going to... Oh, can we catch this lord? No. Okay. So let's keep going towards Yuzong Castle. They have 168 defenders. So it's gonna be another easy battle for us. I think the Vlandians have been weakened. They offer you 3,000 to free somebody. No, I would never do that. Okay, let's build our siege engines and weapons. I always build trebuchets. I hope nobody interrupts this siege. It seems like we're gonna be interrupted though. And they're leaving. This guy was with us and he left. So now we lost some troops here. I don't know what happened. I don't think he likes our leadership. Farewell, Salosios. Yeah, we're not gonna free anyone. Let's keep going. This castle has quite some food, so it's gonna take long. A lot can happen in 18 days. So unless it's a very important fief that you're trying to control, going for, you know, draining the food out of it for the garrison to die, is pointless. But if you have 46 here, you don't really need to do it anyway. Okay, so we're just gonna wait until we crack all of the mangonels here. I'm not gonna attack. Somebody escaped. So this is pretty RNG, which one hits which one and who wins. Come on, one more. Yes, and lead the assault immediately. It's gonna be a pretty easy battle. Again, we're gonna leave the AI to take control of the troops, and we're gonna do our own thing. Andros, this is the first time we command the army. Okay, so this guy's gonna be infantry. This guy too. This guy too. This guy too. Chalia, I think you should stick in here. Gladius is gonna control this bowman. You are going to control this. And Nathanos, you are going to control... Well, actually, let's put Nathanos over here and his wife over here. So after we siege this castle, we're gonna start looking for our wife. We wanna get kids to continue on the the kingdom, because at some point your character will die. Even if we disabled battle deaths, they still die out of natural causes, whatever that is. Too low. Too high. So with no siege weapons on the castle walls, it's... You see, we have suffered no losses basically, only 3 so far. Because of these crossbowmen. The Vlandian crossbowmen, the best ones are called sharpshooters, like the most leveled ones. They're really, really good. I think they are the second best ranged unit in the game. And the choice is between the Fiends and the sharpshooters. If you want range with damage, that's the sharpshooters. If you want a lot of fire in a short amount of time, then that's the Fiends for sure. Both are very good as well. Where are you? Are you here? No. They're both good with fighting on foot as well. The Fiends fight with two-handed weapons, and the sharpshooters have a shield and a one-handed sword. But the Fiends look badass. Badass forest people.
On my order, sergeants, take command!
Come on. That's a sturdy gate, isn't it? Just help them out. Although I'm not really helping, just... Yeah, I bet there's gonna be people who are trying to throw rocks on our heads as soon as we enter, so I'm not gonna go in first. Are there? Hello? All me, baby. I opened the gate. The ram did nothing. There's nobody up there. Naturally, the axe would do a lot more damage to gates than a sword. And the rocks throwing has started. They're throwing rocks at us. I'll split your skull! Come on. Yeah, I think they're hitting me with toy swords at this point. Not the glaive in the last battle we had, though. That was... Look at this poor guy. He's fighting me with a hammer. Oh, are you running? Sorry, huh? Yeah, different story on the crossbowmen. Crossbowmen are dangerous. They deal a lot of damage, even the low tier ones. They hit a body shot on you, it's going to do some damage to you, so you want to avoid missile damage as much as possible. Are we celebrating? There are still people in the castle, guys. One more. Sweet! Yet another castle falls. We are steamrolling them at this point. We could only achieve this only because we got this huge defense that we did. And we're gonna show mercy. We lose some prosperity and our party loses some morale. They want, you know, to destroy everything in the castle. It's just something I don't like doing. Again, this is gonna get voted. Oh, it was safe. Hadn't had one of those in a long time. We get some skill in the bow. This is a very hard choice. We've already went for some loyalty ones. This one is yet another one, but also minus 15 garrison wages in the governed castle. This will have an immediate effect on us, although we're turning a profit now, and minus 15% of the wages. So if we look at the wages, we're paying 366 for Makelovia Castle and 316 for Kranirog. So minus 15%. You'll need to do the math. I'm not that good at it. But we're still turning a profit. So both of these are really good. 30 damage with bows to mounts. So Midnight in the comments section was like, be nice to the horses. I'm actually going to be nice to the horses. So I'm not gonna take this one. I will take this one just based on that comment. And you can see the army has dwindled down now. Let's see. Another castle goes to us. I don't know why they're being so generous to me. That means more fiefs to manage, which is not something I want to do all the time. Oh, they took yet another castle on the other side. This one, not ours. Sweet. Okay. This will conclude our army objectives. We got quite a few fiefs here. We're gonna manage the castle, give them some money to manage, although that was only 19. Okay. Let's do some upgrades as well. And this castle is quite good. It's quite upgraded. The loyalty here is minus 3. You can see that. So we're going to do festivals and games in the time being. And hit done. Let's leave. And let's look for a wife for ourselves. Ideally, I want someone from the Empire. But other cultures will do too. That will help us with governing other cultures as well, or other fiefs from other cultures. We have 62 troops left in our party, and our party can hold 110 at the moment, which is significantly more. Those people are gonna try to take this castle, probably. I'm not sure. What's good for us is that the Vlandians and the Sturgeons are actually fighting each other as well. So that will help us weaken the Vlandians even more. Okay. Let's see where the king is. Leader. Diathma. That's here. Okay, well, let's recruit troops on the way there. And we're already back in the negative. Ooh, they already besieged that castle. We spent like 20 grand in that. I don't think we're going to be able to defend it. Not 100% sure. You actually have to recruit them. I'm gonna head there, although we wanted to get ourselves a wife. If the army is not that big, then probably we'll just break in and try to defend the fief. We'll see though. We have upgrades already. Let's get more archers here. And as for the character, we get something in here. So this is the other part. The first part was when you discard armor, that perk that we took. When you discard armor, it goes as XP to troops. This one, if you discard weapons, and they will become XP for troops. And we're actually going to go for that. Just in case we need it. I don't think we will though. And probably we'll conclude today's episode with the defense on Ozank Castle. And we will try to find ourselves a wife in the next episode. If we make it in time, hopefully. We don't have defenders in here, so probably they're gonna build the siege tower. Yeah, it's already down. Yeah. Okay, let's... yeah, either way, let's just check out the kind of army we're dealing with. Oh, that's 3 armies. No, we're not gonna fight that. We don't have the troops for it or the veterancy. So let's not do that. Let's continue on. Actually, Lucan created an army, so we'll be able to see it on the map. Let's just go to him and try to propose to one of his daughters. If he has any. Does he? Let's check. Uh, we don't know any of them, so... So this is where the mid-game starts, basically. The phase we are in is in the mid-game of the game. And this is where you have to make hard decisions, basically. Let's see our clan tier. We have clan tier 2 still. We're gonna work towards clan tier 3 and then clan tier 4 as soon as we do that. And once we hit clan tier 4, we're going to start our own kingdom. Where are you going, man? Okay, so talk to army leader. And there's something like to discuss. Yeah, they don't have anyone, otherwise they would have. Okay, let's talk to him again. And talk to other members. Let's talk to Fadon. I like his name. Yeah, again, nothing here. Okay. Um, let's trade. Drop the loot here. Let's actually check if we have any food. Yeah, we have cows. Let's slaughter this. Any horses? No, so let's sell the rest of it. And go to the tavern and ransom the prisoners except for the lords. And we're going to go back to Mikaliova. I don't think we're going to be able to find a wife. The Vlandians want to make peace, and the Vlandians will pay 3,730. So if we accept that, I think everybody would like to do that. So I will too, and that will increase our relationships with most of them. And you can see here we get tribute income as well. So if you alt on it, tribute from the Valandians 228, which is fantastic. It's sad we lost that castle again though, the Osang castle. Alright, well I will drop the lords off, and probably this is a good time to end this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have any feedback, to let me know in the comments section. If you liked it, you can be especially lovely and like the video and maybe subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. For the next episode, we're going to try to find ourselves a wife. We're going to work towards Clan Tier 3 and Clan Tier 4 as well. Hopefully we'll be engaging in big battles, so we will be able to achieve Clan Tier 4 quite quick. And if we do, we'll start our own kingdom and we will see where we go from there. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. This has been Host. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.